Getting older, man. I'm not old, I'm 37, but I'm starting to feel... Well, I didn't know the nursing home was here tonight. I'm starting to feel the inertia of old age. I don't know if you guys can tell by the lights, but I'm balding. Ear and nose hair's never been better, but it's just flying off the shelf right now. I feel like this little chapter in our story is going to be called Time to... Oh, shit. Oh, there we go. Good. Let's go. I feel like this little chapter in our story is going to be called Time to Put Down the Cocaine and Start Hitting that Rogaine. You know, it's fitting. I look like Abercrombie amphetamines, you know? I look like Jake Paul stopped fighting and just started taking estrogen. You know, that's... One more? Sure, no problem. I look like the kind of guy that gets in fights at Little League games and doesn't have any kids playing. It's... I don't know how the inertia of old age is hitting you guys. Like, if you guys ever just like look in your bathroom mirror and just go, oh, shit. I used to be cool, I used to be cool. I used to get like cool tattoos with like Shakespeare quotes and shit, and now I just stick Post-it notes on my bathroom mirror that say, try not to day drink today, buddy. That's... I think, man, my generation of people is gonna look so stupid when we get elderly, you know? Just like, think about like when I get elderly, you know, think of what... Going to the handicap stalls with our fidget spinners and our vape pens. Watching the presidential debate between Lil Nas X and the Gerber baby. And Bernie will still be freaking running. I don't know, it's good to be here. Everett, man. God's country. Yeah? Yeah. God's country, you know? They say that everywhere. They're like, welcome to God's country. I'm like, we're in Marysville right now. I don't know. If this is God's country, I think we pray to different gods. I don't know. If this is God's country, I think one of your little angels just stole my catalytic converter. I don't know. You guys ever been to that place? Yeah? What a majestical little village that place is. Shangri-La. It's like exclusively populated by carnival folk. I was doing a show outside of a venue in Marysville, and this real Ferris wheel operating looking fella came up to me, just unprompted, unsolicited, and looked me up and down and goes, he like had like a bent cigarette and like a stroked out eye, and he looked at me and he goes, you gotta go to college. And I said, I did. And he looked me up and down again, he goes, no you didn't. I said, yeah man, I went to theater school, I went to acting conservatory. And he said, pretty gay. And I was like, sir, do you think everyone in the theater's gay? And I was like, I'll have you know we're not. And so I got my purse and me and my boyfriend got out of there, so. If you've never been, let me just describe it to you using metaphor. Marysville is sort of like if, I don't know, a pawn shop became a human being and then knocked up a witch, and those two procreated in a highway rest stop and made a whole town of little syringes and ashtrays. I'll tell you what, guys, if you're ever having a low self-esteem day, this is a mental health PSA. If you're having a low self-esteem day and you need a pick-me-up, you're feeling bad about yourself, I'll tell you what you do. Get on down to Marysville, Washington. Because I don't care if you have a 3rd grade reading level in the face of a wildebeest, the second you roll into Marysville city limits, the king hath arrived, baby. I feel better about myself already. Toot toot. Next stop, Arlington. Oh yeah, dude. Feel like this is as good as time to tell you as any. I have children. Any parents out there? We got some parents? Oh yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, Yeah, man, I got kids. Wait, you know what? You guys make some noise. Okay, let's get to know you guys. Where's the moms? We got some moms in here. We got some moms. Listen, you moms are incredible, man. You guys cooked and carried a baby for 9 months. That's incredible. I have so much respect for my own mother. You guys cooked and carried a baby. That's some sci-fi shit. That's pretty cool, man. Where's my dads at? We got some dads in here? It's always a little quieter for that one. Like, you from DHS? I'm not paying for that shit. All right, that's... We got any dog moms in here? Any dog moms? You don't freaking count. Tell me how your fur baby changes your taxes. I'm just kidding, dude. I love dog parents. I got a puppy right now. I got a puppy, but I tell you what, you guys put clothes on your dog or put your dog in a stroller, you can go back to Arlington, okay? That's... I have kids, man. I have an 8-year-old little boy and a 4-year-old little girl. And I've never loved anything like I love those two human beings. They're beautiful, and they're talented, and they're amazing, and I should have pulled out, and I love them so much. I'm proud of them. You parents get it, man. Like, parents, like, I'm proud of your kids. It's innate. I live in a place called Salem, Oregon, and if you get the chance to go there, don't. And in Salem, all over the place, there's a bumper sticker on all the cars, and it says, "My student has excellent attendance." Yeah, I'm like, wow. Not exactly shooting for the stars here, are we? Hey, how's your kid doing in school? Well, he goes. A lot, almost all the time, man. I don't know, dude. My kids, I hope they don't have my genes. I hope they take after mine. I was a dumb kid. Any other dumb people in here? Any dumb people? Really dumb growing up. A lot of really dumb growing up. Had a lot of learning disabilities. I think like 16 or so, you know? Like my dad used to have this joke. He'd tell everybody he'd be like the smartest kid in the 3rd grade 3 years in a row. It's carried on to adulthood though. Like, I still don't know the I before E rule. Do you guys know the I before E rule? Yeah? No. I know, I can hear the murmuring. I know the rhyme, Kanye, okay? Cool in the gang. That's how we got here, all right? I still don't know the I before E rule, but if I apply that rule at 37 years of age one more frickin' time, I'm gonna have a seizure. I swear to God. We're still catching up over here, huh? Longview Community College grads, huh? Oh man, when I was 7 years old, I got ran over by a tractor. Yeah, it's hard to do. I managed. Turns out they're not out to get you. People are like, you got ran over by a tractor. Where are you from? I'm like, I'm from Southern Oregon. And they're like, oh, that's pretty much where they filmed the movie Deliverance? Yeah, all right. I'm from a place called the wild and scenic section of the Rogue River. And what that means is, the wild, yeah, okay. Look at that. All right, you got out on good behavior, huh? That's great. I'm from a place called the Wild and Scenic Section of the Rogue River, and the government deems it you can't develop it, meaning where I'm from, there's no roads and no phones. Let me just say that again. Where I'm from, there's no roads or phones. So you know when you were like a kid and you'd get up in the middle of the night and you'd have to go to the bathroom and you'd sprint to the bathroom, you'd sprint back and jump into bed so the monsters wouldn't get you? Yeah, I would do that, except my bathroom was an outhouse in the forest 50 yards to the dark night. But I would just sing songs to keep the monsters away, you know, just popular hits, Rick D hits, popular hits like, "Our God is an awesome God." Just popular hits like that. I can just imagine two wild animals like watching me being like, I'm gonna eat this freaking kid. And the other one being like, oh, you know what, I'm not, I'm gonna skip it. And the other one being like, well, why not? And the other one being like, well, because he sounds a little homeschooled. And they taste awkward. Leave you guys with this, I'm gonna get out of here on this, man. I'm a recent divorcee. Yeah, hold your applause. All right, see me after the show. I've been hanging out with a lot of single moms, man, and these are some of my best friends. These are my best friends. I respect these women. They are amazing women. Our kids do fun things together. It's COVID vetted. We do things as a group. We do activities. The interesting thing about my life in relation to theirs is I'm starting to assimilate. I'm starting to become a single mother. And there's just little telltales, little hints. Like suddenly I'm drinking a lot of hard seltzers. I got an Etsy account. I sit down to pee. Little things like that. And I freaking love the pumpkin patch. Oh my God, dude. Hashtag fall into love. They love to make those signs, you know, those signs that like bourgeois white women put all over their houses, you know, those signs. They're like, live, laugh, love, drink. Don't cry about it, whine about it. I have mixed dreams about feelings, those signs. There's certain things they can do that I can't. Like for instance, if I have a rough night of drinking, the next day I probably gotta send some apology text and probably not show my face around my local Chuck E. Cheese for a little while. But see, the rules don't apply to them because they have an alter ego, or as I like to call it, an alcoholic name. And you know somebody like this. You know somebody like this. They're like, oh no, I got so drunk last night. I got so drunk last night. Cinnamon came out last night. And I'm like, what? No. I call bullshit on your schizophrenic imaginary tale, okay? I was there, all right? I held your purse while you puked on a security guard and grabbed a cop by the dick. No, all right? They're like, oh no, Sarajevo's coming out. I'm like, it's not Sarajevo, it's just your third divorce and box wine addiction, Cheryl. God damn it, okay? If you see Sarajevo, tell her she's not allowed in Canada anymore, all right? They go hard when they drink, man. I drove them from Salem to Portland recently. It's about a 45-minute trip. They drank the entire way. They drank like they were trying to disinfect a wound. Within 5 minutes of arriving in downtown Portland, at a stoplight in downtown, one of them ran off. Found one of those electric scooters that you can rent. Figured out how to turn it on. Screamed YOLO. And then immediately T-boned a parked car. Hey, I've been Boice. We got a great show for you tonight, man. I'm so excited to see Caroline Rhea just like you all do. Like you all are before then. We got a very funny man.